We got a bubble result just in out in Eugene. Oregon 73, Indiana 64. Hoosiers dropped to 18-12. It's an Indiana team starting a critical week because next they're home to Ohio State on Saturday. Our feeling the 68 crew has them not in the last four in, just ahead of that as an 11th seed. McCall, Oregon, they come away a winner, for the Ducks. They appear to be picking up some steam here down the stretch, but let's talk about Indiana. They're living that life on the bubble. They hit 9 threes, couple of costly turnovers late. They fall just short. And, on this night, Mackenzie Mbako goes 2-10. Malik Renew goes 4 for 12. Luke Goody goes 2 for 6. Coach McCall, for Mike Woodson and the Hoosiers, this is a defining week, and they come up short despite a fight in Eugene.
Yeah, for me, though, this was the game. It's like, okay, can they go out there and they compete? If they get the split on the West Coast, can they get the split? And that's what they did. And I know Washington's not very good. I think Danny Sprinkle is going to flip it around there, for Washington. But can they go out there and get the split? This game, they competed, even though they didn't score very many points in the basketball game. But can they turn around this weekend and beat Ohio State? If they can turn around and beat Ohio State at home with wins over Michigan State and Purdue, they were trending in the right way, then I think they're an NCAA tournament team. I think they need to be in. Now, if they go home and they lose to Ohio State, it's a wrap. It's 100% a wrap. But to me, the destiny's in their hands. Now, they can't lay an egg in the Big Ten tournament at all. But if they beat Ohio State this weekend coming up, I think they're an NCAA tournament team.
Goodman.
Which they should do. They should beat them at home. I mean, Ohio State's down here in overtime at home in Nebraska, which I think puts the Buckeyes on far off the bubble from what they need to be at this point. I mean, they're not even close in my opinion at this point. But Indiana, like McCall said, they could afford to lose this one. This wasn't the one they had to win. They had to beat Washington on the road, and then they had to beat Ohio State at home, and then win one Big Ten tournament game. And I think they're in good shape. They'll get in, probably, it might be in Dayton, but I think they'll get in the tournament, where Mike Woodson was a month ago. It's actually kind of amazing what they've been able to do to get in this position.
Tyler, do you think Mike Woodson, that this whole thing has been treated the right way? Of basically him, this is his last season at the helm. There's going to be a coaching change. I never asked you, what did you make of this whole thing?
You know what? If you're a head coach at a blue blood, and everyone, whether Indiana's a blue blood or not, they have a huge following and they have a big time basketball program. And listen, they have standards.
Wait a minute. Stop. Hold on. Are they a blue blood or not?
I have not seen Indiana in my lifetime be a contender. So maybe to somebody a little bit older than me. Maybe to somebody older than me that grew up watching Bobby Knight. Yeah.
Hey, I'm older than you, and I'm going to say they're not a blue blood.
Yeah, and it is what it is. But regardless of, once having blue blood status, now they don't. I agree with Goodman. When you have a following like that and you don't meet standards, your coach is going to get criticized. I don't care. I don't know why people think that these coaches at these big-time universities, if they're losing games, just expect the media to talk polite about them and nice. No, you lose these games, your fan base is upset, and that's part of the job. Get over it. Don't listen to us. And, it's not about what we say. We're just out here reporting what we see and what our thoughts are. But the Mike Woodson situation, do I think it was handled right? I don't know. I mean, is Indiana basketball, is this where they want to be under him? Probably not. So they're going to go in a different direction. It's not criticizing Mike Woodson. I think he's a great guy. He's had a lot of success in the NBA. I hate that I even have to say that after, saying that he probably hasn't met the expectations that they had with him coming in there. But, with that said, Indiana has a net ranking of 55, while my Tar Heels have a net ranking of 42. So just want to say
that net. Nobody loves the net more than Tyler.
I'm a big net guy.